There's been a lot of talk about AI agents lately. OpenClaw proved that they can manage inboxes, calendars, make reservations, and even negotiate for a car. But what exactly are they? I like to think of agents as characters in a story. They're similar to software that we've been using for 30 years, but differ in one specific way. Agents have their own knowledge and motivations. They can collaborate with other agents who have their own knowledge and motivations. They can interact with their environments. And unlike software that crashes when it hits a problem, agents use their moxie to find a way around it. So now let's get close up and personal with agents. In this example, let's imagine a theater company. What if three independent agents collaborated to write a scene? We have Abby and Britt, each with unique knowledge and motivations. The only thing that they share is what they say to each other. The third agent, the director, knows everything. Its job is to keep everyone following the rules of the scene. Here's the setup. The scene takes place in the break room of a high-tech company. Abby just bought her first house and is dying to tell her best friend, Britt. But Britt just found out this morning that Abby is getting laid off and can't say a word until it's announced publicly. Now comes the best part of the story: conflict. Britt wants to match Abby's excitement, but she's terrified about the mortgage. She has to balance support, caution, and a secret she can't tell. The scene opens with Abby making coffee. Britt walks in. Abby blurts, "I just bought a house." It ends with Britt finding a convenient excuse to escape. Everything in between is now left to the agents. Here's the script they generated. Interior tech company break room, day. Abby, 30s, makes coffee at the counter. She sees Britt, 30s, enter, and her face lights up. Note that the original description never mentioned age. The agents inferred it. That's when Abby says, "I just bought a house." And Britt says, "Wow, Abby, that's incredible. Congratulations. Is it like a totally done deal? All the papers signed and everything?" Now, most people experimenting with AI take what the agent gives them and moves on. But I'm more interested in the story behind the story. Lucky for us, we can look at the log files to see what Britt was thinking. No, no, no. She bought a house? My heart just plummeted into my shoes. I have to smile. I have to look excited. She's my best friend. This is supposed to be the best news, but all I can hear is the HR director's voice from this morning's meeting. Abby's department is being restructured. Redundancy. I feel sick. Okay, Britt, pull it together. Big smile, high voice, match her energy. If you've ever written dialogue, you know this feeling. Storytellers carry lines their audiences never see. Britt's first attempt looks like this. "Wow, a house? Abby, that's incredible. Where? Wait, how did you swing the mortgage with rates the way they are?" Notice how that's different than the final script. Why? Well, the director stepped in with notes. Notes Abby never sees. Britt, your goal is to leave the awkward conversation. This line does the opposite. It dives deeper in with a barrage of enthusiastic questions. We need to feel your discomfort and your desire to escape. Instead of engaging, look for an out. Show us the forced smile, the glance at the door. Try a line that's a polite but clear dead end. Something that doesn't invite a long story while you search for your excuse. Again, if you've ever written dialogue, you've had conversations like this with your characters. Britt reconsiders and tries again. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Of all the things she could have said, this is a financial nightmare. Okay, breathe. Congratulations, then a question. A normal question. A question that might give her an out, a pause, anything. And that's when she lands the accepted line. "Wow, Abby, that's incredible. Congratulations. Is it like a totally done deal? All the papers signed and everything?" The agents continue from there. You can find the full script and all the behind-the-scenes logs at storyhow.com/experiments. 3 independent AI agents collaborating to write a scene. Is the writing any good? I'll leave that to braver souls. My goal was to slow down and show you the story behind the story. For the technically curious, the simulation was built in Python using LangGraph for state machine orchestration and Gemini 2.5 Pro to power the agent nodes.